Is it normal to have anxiety about retiring, even though my plan says I have a really high success rate, and it says I can go for it?
Yeah, I don't think I think a plan helps.
Hmm.
It certainly would help me. But life is not a straight line, and so there's always this concern. Hey, I'm about to walk out of a job
Hmm.
and a paycheck, and I'm going to live off of these other sources. Maybe I have rental incomes, Social Security might be coming, I might have a pension, and then whatever assets I've accumulated. Excuse me.
Yeah, especially since you've been working for 30, 40 years. Basically, you have this life that you've kind of made into a routine, and now you're heading into retirement, which is kind of a big unknown to you. You haven't done retirement before. There's no, and so you're heading into this unknown period. There's anxiety with the unknown.
Yeah, so that it, it, it's just the way it is, right? I will say, in the end, I have heard so many clients say that they're really enjoying their retirement.
Hmm.
Uh, and that the number one comment again and again and again is, I wish I would have done it sooner. And so, that's what's on the other side of that anxiety for almost everybody.
Yeah, once you get there and you start to kind of build that retirement life, because you're shifting your phase of life essentially. Every day before you were going to your job, or on the weekdays you're going to your job working. Now you have kind of control over your rest of your day, what you want to do, and it's a different life.
Yeah, I will say, I would never ever retire without running a financial plan and a Monte Carlo simulation and stress testing it and taking a look at what happened in 2008. If I happen to be retiring right before everything falls apart, how would my assets handle that? How do I bulletproof my retirement as much as I can? How do I plan for the income sources? Where do I take the income from to maximize my overall wealth throughout my retirement? How do I handle the Roth conversions possibilities? How do I lower my taxes? I want that plan. Too many people walk out of their job with none of that.
Hmm.
That is crazy. That would increase my anxiety through the roof. Even if I ended up getting to the other side where I was quite happy, I will say, I'm still going to be anxious, and all of my clients, even though they have all of those plans in place, are still anxious. But the level of anxiety, I think, would be a lot less knowing that.
Yeah, a lot of people have a build up of anxiety when they're going to an unknown event or something they haven't experienced before, and I think that's a natural progression of just being a person in general.
Yeah.
And so it's totally normal to have anxiety about retirement, but you shouldn't sacrifice your length of your retirement because of the anxiety.
Yeah, yeah, and test the retirement out, at least financially. Health is another issue that can come up, those type of things. But financially, you can stress test your retirement, and really, really well, and
Hmm.
get to a spot where you feel a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, no, it's a good question. We've dealt with so many retirements over the years, and so it's interesting to watch that process. We specialize in retirement planning, so this is the thing that we get to see a lot of before and after scenarios, and you just keep in mind, have a good plan, understand how great everybody seems to feel about the retirement eventually, and you'll get there too.